Hey there. Today I would like us to deviate a little bit from the usual roots to realities kind of stories to talk about relationship or rather situationship, being mistaken for relationship. And I would like to share a very short story about myself. I've once had the situationship that I thought was a relationship. Crazy thing is, I knew he wasn't consistent from the start. Like he'd pop in and pop out. Over time, he got more present, and the conversation grew from what it used to be to something more frequent to see. Yeah, and I found myself also doing some girlfriend when it's a situation where you know deep down that you've always liked this person, but the person wasn't present, and you aren't want to push further, you just want to go with the flow. But there are certain things that you just wanted to do, but you know that you can't do them because you understand that the person himself isn't even encouraging you to do so. Then it got to a point where that person was directly asking for it. Like the communication grew from what it used to be. Now he feels very comfortable asking you to do certain things that deep down, doing those things means you are kind of committed to the person. Yeah, conversations got deep, and I thought to myself that maybe there was something there. Then we had a rift, and we decided to have a talk, like a conversation around it to just fix things. For me, it's a normal thing in relationships. Issues comes up here and there, and sometimes you get to just talk through it and move on. So I thought that the conversation was up to something good. Like afterwards, we're going to continue and it might even get more stronger. But guess what? We were talking. This descendant of Adam looked me in the face without blinking an eye, laughed, and asked, were we in a relationship? He didn't just stop there. The next thing was, have I ever said I love you? Mind you, this wasn't a conversation over a chat or on the phone, like on call. It was a face to face conversation. So this person was literally looking at me like in the face and telling me this. And to think that he brought about the whole let's meet and talk things over kind of arrangement. I'm here now and this person is telling me this. Whew, my head spinned. And I'm like, wait, what have we been doing all this time? The talks, the little girlfriend duties here and there, the I miss yous, the exclusivity vibes. What were they? Okay, just talking about this right now, it's taking me aback, and I still can't believe that it really did happen. But it did. And just like that, reality slapped me. For men, it's easy to stay in whatever that was with no labels, no emotions, no clarity, and they are good. But for us women, we get emotionally invested, whether it's fun or feel. We start to build futures in our heads. We start planning for possibilities that only existed in our hearts. Well, maybe because they didn't know we are all wired differently, so we aren't strong enough to just be in situations like that without investing emotions into it. Yeah, I guess so. Now, here's what I've learned from that. You know, unless he defines it, there's nothing there. Stop doing girlfriend duties for a man who's never called you his. Stop locking your heart in a prison that doesn't have your name on the keys. Stop blocking real love from finding you because you're busy staying loyal to confusion. No, you deserve better. We all do. Define it from the start. Ask the questions. What are we doing? What do you want? Where is this going? Questions like this, you may not meet someone who is sincere enough to give you the right answers. And sometimes the way you present yourself might make the person feel, um, or rather, might make the person understand if you're desperate or not. Some of them might just want to say what you want to hear at the time. So we really can't predict that. But at least after answering those questions, the next thing you can do is be sensitive enough to study whoever that person was. Just give yourself time as you walk through it. Try to understand. Like when you see an intentional man, you know, even after asking those questions, you might not, the person might just tell you what you want to hear, but deep down, that isn't what he wants. But for some reasons, they would say what you want to hear and you will believe it. But as you believe it and hoping to hold on to that, just to be on the safe side, have a backup plan, which is being sensitive to situations, to circumstances, to um the person's actions. That way you'll be able to understand if his actions matches his words or they are totally different. And then you can make a decision if you want to stay there and probably just have fun. It's cool. And if that's the kind of situation you want, it's okay. Because sitting in silence, hoping things will naturally evolve, will only leave you in a situation with emotional depth. For me these days, I respect honesty. Tell me you're here for fun. Cool. I know what I'm signing for. Don't dress up casual in commitment energy. Don't make me a playlist of lies. Just out with the truth. Just we're adults. Like if you feel like it's good to be in a relationship, then you should know that you're matured enough to handle whatever it is. So yes, come blunt. Tell me what you want. I'm either in or out, and we'll talk about it and move on. No biggie. I've learned it's not offensive when a man is being transparent. It's clarity, it's respect. I'd rather walk away from the truth than stay stuck to a beautiful lie. So, sis, let me leave you with this. Don't date in silence. Don't love without direction. Don't serve where there is no table. Above all, don't be the only one in a relationship. If he hasn't defined it, it doesn't exist. Stop hurting yourself and giving the best part of you to the wrong person. The day when it's time to give yourself to someone who is deserving of it, you can't even be your best around them because you've lost that best part of you. Now you're the person who deserves that, but you can't even give it to him. So stop. Walk away when you have to. Move. So just to help the situation before we fall deep into situationships, just before you get entangled into any ask questions, does the person's move, action matches his words, matches the response you got from the beginning of this whole thingy? If it doesn't, I know it hurts, and moving away immediately might even hurt more. So you can give yourself time to just gradually move away from it. And trust me, you'll be fine. Thank you for joining. And if you have stories like this you want to share, please feel free to send a DM. You can drop a comment, you can send a DM if you want to have a personal talk. We could rub minds and in this relationship thingy, after 100, I think I've seen 99. Scratch that. Yeah. Talk to me if you really want to talk to someone. And if you want to drop something in the comments that relates to this, oh, I would love to read it. Thank you for your time and see you next time.